is historical part. Okay. Right. Okay. Wait. Okay. Uh, okay. This diagram actually shows to us that the evolution of management accounting can be classified or can be clustered into 5 different stages. Yeah, 5 different stages. Okay. Um, and another scholar, okay, also highlighted the evolutions of management accounting, but they combine the first one and the second as one stage. So if you look at this one, is 1812 to 1920 is accounting for processes, yeah, and 1920 to 1950 cost accounting. So other scholar combine. So we may have we may have 5, okay, or we may have 4 stages in evolutions of management accounting. Okay, so let us begin by using the 4 stages. I prefer that. Okay. Before 1950, before 1950 is more on cost accounting. What does it mean by cost accounting? Accounting only to calculate product cost. Okay, calculate the raw material. What else? Calculate labor and calculate overhead, and you may have cost for the product. That is before 1950. So each company, okay, use accounting as a method to calculate or to determine product cost. Okay, and 1950, okay, and before 1950, the intensity of the production method is more on the labor approach. Yeah, so no machine and all. Yeah, just a few machines, but they depend more on labor. If that is the case, okay, when we have overhead costs, okay, the company use direct labor as basis to allocate or to calculate overhead costs. Remember, this is traditional overhead calculation. We may use labor hour or machine hour. Okay. Number 3, there were not so many. There were not so many company in the industry. Okay, so the purpose of accounting info, of course, info actually used to evaluate the performance of the manager. The performance of the manager. So meaning that if you can produce product, minimum cost, okay, so you are good. You are good. Okay, and then late 1950, okay, since it is labor intensive, so company use accounting info to set the standard, because if you can set the standard for the labor, then the company can monitor the labor as well as the material. Okay, so the best word to represent this activity is to look at the efficiency of labor. Kecakapan buruh. That is before 1950. Because why? The industry is so small, not so many player in the market. Okay, maybe if we talk about car manufacturer, just a few. Maybe Ford, Toyota, okay. Right. Eh? That is 9050. Okay. So the purpose of cost figure 9050 is to determine the product cost. Okay. 30 years, 1950 to 1980. I was born in 1977. Yeah. So this is the second stage, the second period of management accounting evolution. Shift from cost calculation for planning activity. For planning activity. So you have the data, okay, from the first stage, you have the data of the product. Okay, this is the material cost, this is the labor cost, this is overhead cost. So what should we do? Because there are so many companies join the industry. Yeah, many players join. So we have to compete. If you have to compete, of course you have to plan. And then after planning, you need to use that the particular data for control. So these 30 years, if we study the development of management accounting tools, so within these 30 years, there were so many tools developed by the industry, because they react the demand from the industry. We have total quality management, we have discounted cash flow, we have 90-60 zero-based budgeting, we have management by objective, we have information economy, we have agency theory, just-in-time, material requirement planning, as well as we have strategic business unit calculation. So the keyword actually is we shift from cost calculation to planning. To planning. Okay. Fine. It's okay. Let's say if you start before 1950, it's just 2-3 players in the industry. So now within 30 years, okay, increase. From 2, now let's say 1980s, we have 6 car manufacturer, because it seems to be that you can make money by joining the industry. Okay. So the competitions is getting stiff. Right. Then 1980, 1990. Okay. All right. Due to the increased global competition, oil price also very fluctuate, and then the introductions of technology. 1980, we start to use more technology. So shift from labor intensive into machine intensive. Okay. Right? Shift from labor to machine intensive. So meaning that you can reduce the cost. Yeah? The efficiency can be increased. So the third stage of management accounting evolution focus more on reduction of waste. Reduction of waste in resource use in process. So the introductions of machine led the industry to reduce the waste. So it can minimize the inefficiency. It can minimize the efficiency. Before this, if you want to produce a car, let's say it's required, all the labor need to macam-macam nak kena buat kan. But this time, we have machine. So the process can be shorter, more quality, reduce waste. So within these 10 years, okay, we've seen a lot of tools has been introduced, and the tool actually is more on how to reduce the waste. Activity-based costing. Remember, it's activity-based costing substitute this traditional approach of overhead calculation. Target costing, we go to the we call it our potential customer, ask them, and then we decide what is our ROI, and then we have the target costing. We work hard to get the target as we plan by using BPR, for example, business process reengineering. And the value-added management, theory of constraint on also benchmarking. We start to, okay, who is the best, and then we visit them, we understand them, we imitate them. implement in our company. Then after that, okay, so if you look at the numbers of players in the industry, start with 2. Second stage, we have 6. Third stage, maybe we have 9. Okay, competition. Okay, then last stage is in 1990. It's more on internet, website, the e-commerce, and 1990s and now, okay, 1990s and now, okay, they focus more on how to give extra value. It's moved to value creations. Then we have the business process reengineering, outsourcing, learning organization. For example, okay, maybe in the first stage of management accounting evolutions, all the car material, produced by in-house production. Okay, tire, yarn, knob, everything, nut, screw, and so on, produced by the manufacturer. Okay, in stage 4, we will concentrate more on our uniqueness and we will try to outsource. Well, let others produce the screw, for example, the small part. We will focus more on the technology for the engine, for example. That is this level 4 of evolutions in management accounting. Okay. So this is the diagram lah. You can study this. Okay. First, cost determination. Second, planning and control. Third is reduction of waste. Number 4 is about creating value. Creating value. And if you go, let's say lah, now for the Muslim, we are going to celebrate Hari Raya, right? If you, let's say, in my case, last week, I went to Bangi just to buy baju Melayu. You got so many baju Melayu. Can you name it? Please, at the chatting box, brand of baju Melayu. Please type. Baju Melayu, bulan bintang, what else? Okay, Bintan Syarifina, bulan bintang, Elra, Alfro, Imam Muda Ashraf. Okay, right? Okay, so when I visited the shop, so basically I will try to test the quality of the baju Melayu lah. Okay, actually the process of buying actually, okay, I will try to look at which baju Melayu give extra value to me. So I want it to be gold, for example. Okay, easy to wash, for example. Okay, that is the value. That is in the 4th stage of evolutions of management accounting. Okay. So far, can you follow my discussion, class? Okay. So you can see, you must know the reason why it's moved from one stage to another stage. First, calculate cost. Okay, so very small player. So now many players. Oh, we have to plan. So the price is increased. Then, of course, the competition, how to compete. Okay, we start to think about how to reduce the waste. Okay, now every company is trying to reduce the waste. How to compete? Okay, level 4 is, okay, we have to give extra value, create more value. That is the best way to compete. Yeah, for example, in your case, when those who are using iPhone, okay, when I ask the iPhone user, okay, they say, okay, when we take picture, doctor, very nice, even though I'm not so handsome, but the picture shows me I'm very handsome man, for example. That is value. We buy, we are willing to pay extra because we get value. Okay? So I have created the forum in my group, group A, right? Okay, list of 5 critical factor affecting MS future. Please, within 1 hour, okay, you can go, please answer the question, just list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You may Google or whatnot. Okay, and then please, hopefully by 5 o'clock we can continue our discussion on the chapter 2. Okay, right? Okay, we meet again at 5. Huh? Please wait for my update lah in our WhatsApp group. But within this 1 hour, please, just within 20 minutes there. The rest can go to Bazar Ramadan, no problem. By 5 o'clock, hopefully we can meet again. Alright? Okay, guys. See you at 5. Thank you. And then we will use the same what we call it. I will create